Ramsay Bolton built his empire on fear, but in the end, fear devoured him alive. Ramsay Bolton, Bastard of the Dreadfort, later legitimized and self-proclaimed Warden of the North, was a man who ruled not with honor, but with terror. He hunted women for sport. He flayed men alive. He shattered Theon Greyjoy, turning him into Reek. And worst of all, he tormented Sansa Stark in the very halls of her family's home, Winterfell. For a time, it seemed Ramsay was untouchable. But as always in Westeros, the North remembers. When Jon Snow called the banners to take back Winterfell, the stage was set for one of the greatest battles in television history. Ramsay played his cruel games until the very end. He released Rick and Stark, giving him hope, only to shoot him down with an arrow in front of Jon's eyes. It was the final act of sadism. The battle was chaotic. Arrows flew, shields clashed, and bodies piled high. Jon nearly suffocated beneath the crush of men. But with the Knights of the Vale arriving and the North rallying behind Jon, Ramsay's forces broke. The Monster of Winterfell was finally dragged home in chains. And then came the moment everyone had waited for. Ramsay, bound and bloodied, was locked inside his own kennels, the same place he had fed countless victims to his hounds. The beasts circled, their ribs showing, starved for 7 days. Ramsay sneered, insisting they were loyal, but loyalty dies with hunger. And for the first time, Ramsay Bolton knew what it was to be powerless. Then came Sansa, no longer the frightened girl he once brutalized. She was transformed, calm, resolute, and stronger than ever. Ramsay tried his final weapon, words, "You can't kill me. I'm part of you now." But Sansa didn't flinch. She wasn't his victim anymore. She turned his own cruelty back on him, unleashing the hounds. The dogs lunged, tearing into their master. Ramsay screamed as the very animals he starved and twisted into killers devoured him alive. It wasn't just a death, it was justice. A predator brought low by his own instruments of terror. Sansa didn't gloat. She didn't scream. She simply watched, then turned away, leaving Ramsay to his fate. Her silence was a victory. Her survival was revenge. Ramsay Bolton's death was more than the end of a villain. It was the return of balance. Jon Snow had reclaimed Winterfell. Rick and Stark was avenged. Theon's tormentor was gone. And Sansa Stark proved that strength can rise from suffering. In Westeros, cruelty may reign for a time, but the North remembers, and monsters always meet their end. Ramsay Bolton died the way he lived, devoured by fear, torn apart by the monsters he created. And in that silence, justice was served. If this breakdown of Ramsay's fall gripped you, like this video, share your thoughts in the comments. Was his death satisfying enough? Or did he deserve even worse? And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the epic tales of the Seven Kingdoms. Because in Westeros, the story never truly ends.